Hello, now I am going to discuss the basics of sketching in SolidWorks 2013. So first of all, let us see there are three planes as usual in any software. So if I click on any plane, it shows me some options. So in the first option, the first is sketch, that is we can sketch on this plane. The second option is to show the plane. So if I click on this show button, so the plane will be visible to me every time. So let us hide it again. So now you can see the difference. The plane is not visible if I don't select the plane, right? So the third option is zoom to selection. In this option we can fit the view of the front plane and we can see the components easily. The fourth option is normal to, and in this option the plane will be normal to the viewing direction of the eyes, and if I click on this you can see the front plane is normal to the visualization of our eyes. So this is the fourth command. So let us do sketching features. Let us see the sketching features. Suppose I am sketching on the front plane. I have selected it, right? And now you can see there are certain commands about the sketching. So first of all, the line command. You can see over here we are having certain options as sketched, horizontal, vertical and angle. So horizontal and vertical line will give the horizontal and vertical line, whereas at an angle it will perform a line at an angle. So now the default as sketched option is selected and we can sketch the line anywhere we want. And suppose I have sketched like this, and after that you just click double right click and you can see the line is visible. So this is about the line. So in the line option you can find again one more option, centerline, and this line is generally we take for the revolve axis, or if we want some view then we will draw this center line, and this is about the center line. So I will just select this and delete it. So next command is the rectangle command. So if you select the rectangle command, the default rectangle to be created is the corner rectangle. So first of all you have to give first corner point, and the second corner point will be the diagonally opposite corner point. So if I click one more left button, it will generate a rectangle. So in this also you can modify the parameters over here. So in this I have given the constraint, that's why it's not making the change. So in dimensions definitely you can make the change, and this will be about the rectangle. So now over here you can see there are certain more types of rectangles. So center rectangle first of all, second option. So in the center rectangle it will take it will be first we click and it will take the center, that is the center at which the diagonals of the rectangle rectangle intersect. So it will take that point and we can move the mouse to give the dimensions in x direction and y direction. So let us change the dimensions as appropriate. So over here we can change the dimensions also, as you can see, and this can be changed like this. So this is about the center rectangle. Then we have one more option, 3-point corner rectangle. In this, let us say we'll select, it is created by 3 points, 1, 2, and this is the third point. So this rectangle is also used sometimes for generating the sketches. It will be a better option sometimes to create rectangle by using this option. So fourth option is the 3-point center rectangle. So in this, let us say I click here and here, and you can see the third point will make my rectangle. So it is also an option. You just click first the center, then one more point, and then again a third point. So it will generate the rectangle based on the selection of 2 points. These 2 points I have selected, that will be a linear combination of, or that is collinear points, the last 2 points. So last one we are having parallelogram option. In this parallelogram option, we generate the parallelogram, and I click first point and then second point, and you can see we can put third point anywhere we want, any direction, that will generate a parallelogram. So this is the parallelogram, and in all the options we can modify the dimensions and parameters over here in the drop down menu, and these are the parameters. We can generally use this because by mouse we can't make the rectangle or parallelogram accurate, so we have to use it. So I will delete all these rectangles. So now I am going to use the straight slot command. So in straight slot you can see the default is the straight slot option. In this, actually we select a point and then again a point, and then we go for the dimension or the radius, or we can say of the slot. So first of all, the straight dimension, that is the linear dimension of the slot, is being plotted, and then the radius of the curve at the end is given. So this is about the straight slot. Now I am going to do the center point straight slot. So in this we will select a center point first of all, and we will go for one more point, and then you will find that the slot is being generated. Sorry, it is not the straight center, it is already a straight. So you can see over here I have selected a center, and it is moving both sides symmetrically. So as you can see, I will click and it will generate a slot, center point slot. So this is about the center point slot, and you can again vary the dimensions or the parameters from here at any time. So now the third option is 3-point arc slot. So in 3-point arc slot, you just select this, and you will find that I am selecting 3 points first of all to make a slot around the curve. So first of all, you have to give 3 points around the curve that is to be generated, and then you have to give the dimension by moving the mouse, and you can click anywhere. So over here you can vary the parameters again. So this is about the 3-point arc slot. Now I am going to make the center point arc slot. So let us say the center point is here and the starting point is this and the ending point is this. So now you can see the slot dimension we have to give and is varying. So just click left button and you can see the parameters again you can vary from here. So this is about the slot command, and let us delete all this. So next I am going to give a review of the circle command. So in the circle command you can find that the first option is the circle that is from the center. So you can sketch a circle with center now as usual, and you can vary the parameters again over here. So in the second option, that is the parameter circle, you will give 3 points on the parameter of a circle, 1, 2, and you can vary the third point. So you can see the circle radius is varying as I am moving away and to the 2 points. So now over here also you can vary the dimensions of the parameters. So say okay, this is about the circle command. So let us delete. Now we are having a tangent arc. In this we are going to create a tangent arc. So first option is the tangent arc default. So let me draw a line and let us go for tangent arc. So as you can see, I can take the arc up to any point starting from a point, and now you can see it is tangent at this point to the line. So the other option is center point arc. So in this we can say I will select the center point, and let's say I will select this point as a starting point, and we have to give a ending point also. So this is the ending point I have selected. So this will create the arc, center point arc. Again you can vary the parameters from here. So the third option in this is 3-point arc. So let us say I will generate this by 3 points, 1, 2, and I can vary the radius of the arc by selecting the third point. So these 3 are the points that I have selected. So this is about the arc concept, and let us delete it. So now next I am going to discuss about the polygon. So in this we are having 2 types of category, the inscribed circle or circumscribed circle. So in this we can give the dimension or we can directly go in the GUI command window and we can make the sketch as we want, at an angle or like horizontal, or we can go for vertical. So let us go at an angle. So over here we can change the angle over and the dimensions of the polygon, that is the side of the polygon. We can change the length, and these are the center points of the polygon, that is this point can be changed and the whole polygon will move about it. So this is about the polygon. Let us delete this. So in the next we are having spline command. So spline command, you can see we will select 2-3 points and this will generate a curve about these points, and the curve will be tangent at every point. So you can see that this curve is being generated, and there are options that we can change the points. We can change the points as we can. So as you can see, the point is shifting, and we can change the point number also over here. For the suppose I want to move third point, so I can change the third point. As you can see, the third point is moving downward. So this is about the spline through the points. So you can go for check. Okay, and the second option over here is the equations driven curve. So in the equation driven curve, we can use some curve equation for the generating the curve. So let us say I am using as x square, a parabola quadratic equation I am using. So let us say the x varies from 0 to 10. So as you can see, now it will generate a curve, that is this. So now this curve is being generated, and we can add it also over here by double clicking on this. So if I want parametric curve, so I have to give some parameter in terms of t. Let's say t and t raised to 2 and t raised to t, we will give t raised to 1, that's it. And we will vary the parameter t as 0 to 10 again. So it will generate a curve again. So now you can see the curve is being generated. This is the curve. So again it is the same curve, and you can see this is about the curve. So one more type is fit spline, that is generally used when you want to fit a curve between the 2 points or lines. So this command is generally used. So now you can see the ellipse command. In the ellipse command, we create the ellipse by clicking the center point, then one radius and the other radius. So basically 3 points we have to select for the ellipse also. So now you can see the parameters of the ellipse can be varied from here. So these are the parameters. So now the next type of ellipse is partial ellipse. In this also we select the center point first, and then we select the start point, and we will select the axis, the radius of one side and the other side, and then it will generate the curve. So you can see we can generate the full ellipse, half ellipse as we want, and you can vary the parameters again from here. So this is about the partial ellipse. Now I am generating a parabola. So now you can see I will click on this, click endpoint, and it is showing me a parabola. I can vary the direction of the parabola as I want, and the radius also can be varied. As we move, it will increase, and as we go towards the point, it will decrease. Again you can see the starting point and end point can be given, and the parameters again we can change over here at any time. So last type of ellipse command is cubic, and in this we can generate the cubic curve. So now you can see and again we have to click. So this is about the cubic curve. We can again vary the parameters. So now I am going to explain about the sketch in the sketch fillet and sketch chamfer. So for this I will draw two lines, and now you can see if we apply a fillet, to this, so 0.1 meter, so let's say okay, and actually we have to select the point, and let's say okay, and now it is being generated. So the curve is short, so you can see the fillet is being generated. If we want, we can increase the radius of the curve, and you can see, let's say it is 5, and let us make it fit. So this radius has actually 2, let's say. So now you can see it is giving the fillet. Now again, if we want to give the chamfer, sketch chamfer, you will select the distance, and over here there are two options, angle distance and the chamfer distance. So over here we can give it equal distance, we have selected it, and let's say point, it is 3 meters. So now as you click OK, it will generate a chamfer. So you can see the chamfer is being generated as we select the second edge. So this is about the sketching commands that is generally used in the SolidWorks 2013. So do subscribe the channel, I will be giving more commands, and do like the video. Thank you.